Senator, senior advisor to the Convention of States and Newsmax senior political analyst Rick Santorum, 6 days after Election Day. Senator, hope you had some time this weekend to relax, digest. That surprised me, Nevada and Arizona. 6 days later, what did Republicans get wrong, and how can they make sure they don't do it again in 2024?
Yeah, I mean it was devastating. It was just a not a good night for Republicans. And look, I think it is. We're going to have a big discussion among conservatives on two major topics. Number one, leadership in the House and Senate, and that's obviously Mitch McConnell, Kevin McCarthy, and so you're going to see quite a tizzy this week of activity as to see whether there's going to be any challenges to the leadership of the House and Senate. And then secondly, leadership of the party, who's going to be our presidential nominee, and what the message is going to be and who that messenger is. And that drama is going to play out. You're seeing it start this week with the announcement of President Trump running for president again.
Yeah.
And then see who else rises to challenge.
Okay, Mitch McConnell, you worked with him, you know him. Is it time for him to go in leadership?
I would say that he is he's on his last leg. Whether McConnell has enough tricks up his sleeve to be able to hold on, that's a question. But I think it's pretty clear. He is 80 years old. He's probably not going to run for re-election again. So this may be winding down, but you can't beat somebody with nobody. And right now, there really isn't anybody who has surfaced who is a serious challenger to Mitch McConnell. And so until that person surfaces and is able to organize votes, this is a hard thing to do. I've run for leadership. It's not easy. People don't tell you the truth when they tell you whether they're going to vote for you or not. So it's very hard to organize a campaign.
Senator, don't be depressed. Do you want some good news? I've got some good news for you this morning.
Great.
Okay. So you go back to John F. Kennedy, his first midterm, 1962, all the way to Joe Biden on Tuesday, so 6 days ago. Only once in a president's first term, their first midterm, has the Senate flipped. And it happened in 1994. Bill Clinton lost 8 seats. So it's really uncommon. The House goes back and forth, it seems like, every midterm during a president's first 4 years in office, but not the Senate. So is that reason for optimism at all?
Well, I was part of that 1994 pickup of seats. I was one of those 8 pickups, and it was a great year. But one of the things that's really important people can forget, we talked about this election on Newsmax, which is every Democrat seat that we had to, quote, flip was an incumbent Democrat. Even in that year, 1994, when we picked up 8 seats, we only defeated 2 incumbent Democrats. That was I did, and Bill Frist defeated Jim Sasser in Tennessee. But that was it. The rest were open seats. There were no open seats to flip. And that is, obviously, look at the seat that they flipped back to Republican, back to Democrat in Pennsylvania. It was an open seat. Open seats are just miles and miles easier to flip than incumbents, and I think that was part of the problem there too.
Yeah, great point. Senator, wherever you are right now, I want to be there. That looks like a lot more fun.
In South Dakota, I'm doing some bird hunting today, so I appreciate you tuning me in. The sun's just coming up over the plains.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great day.
I don't even know what a quail is. Yeah, that looks great. A little chilly out there. Well, enjoy, Senator. You deserve it. Appreciate all your help breaking everything down last week. We'll do it again soon. Thank you.